And how are we gonna get back to how are we gonna get back to the rest? Everyone else. Also, it was pretty obvious that we were walking into a trap with that whole thing. Shared paths. Sphene stands in silence.
Zelenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Yeah, I mean, like, everybody you know except for Calyx is dead, so... Unfortunately, that's not the one that you wanted to live.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
No, just did another trial.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth...
Yeah, that's what I said.
That raises some questions.
Yeah, the source and the shards make
Indeed.
sense.
But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe.
But how would the numbering be the same?
Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
I don't believe those books are going to be any good anymore.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Stoic nod.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiends. What's it doing here?
I believe that was his gift.
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
Well, that's nice.
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories.
I think it's more likely the first one.
In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal.
Oh,
I'll
right,
make
that's the
it so we
terminal
can
back there.
access it remotely from the back room.
I only just noticed it.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Sounds good. Whatever you say, Shale. I have no idea what's going on. Also, we're just gonna leave that there, and nobody's gonna acknowledge it. Like, none of them acknowledged it.
Farewell, Zelenia.
Alright, well, back in the back room. Okay. Talk to everyone and then Sphene. Calyx seems to consider the reflections not but fields to be harvested, for these endless. I do not make a habit of dismissing the assertions of others out of hand, but I cannot abide such callous disregard for life. The interference made it impossible to locate you, and prevented link pearl transmissions besides. Apologies that we couldn't be there for the critical moment, but as usual, you found a way to handle matters. Well, yeah, I just summoned a bunch of versions of me. Based on the geographic data I gathered, it seems the intersection containing the castles served as a residential area during the early stages of Everkeep's construction. The outer section was then added when they expanded the structure into its present-day shape. I expect the system to dry the earth was installed so that they could build a stable foundation on submerged land. I'm glad everyone's safe. The endless feed was just a projected image outside living memory, so it was a bit of a surprise to see an actual item that belonged to her. That's true. On my way back, I asked Shale why the tiara might have been in the throne room. She believes it was being used to record Sphyn's actions. There is no way to tell now whether or not it was with her knowledge. But it can't be used for questionable ends anymore, so we can at least take comfort in that. What do you think, Sphyn? The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell, and at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments. I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. Yeah, let's go ahead and we can call in Y'shtola and Alphanode and Alizé. I think, are those the only three that we were working with? You know, tell them how we got struck by lightning. And start with, oh yeah, Aaronville as well. Start with Y'shtola. Yeah, Y'shtola, this key's becoming a real pain. If it isn't Brilliant, is something the matter? Yeah, I got struck by lightning, and they really want this key. So preservation is behind the recent intrigue? Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none worse for your trials, though. Except it took 2 tries. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gassan. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to be studying it all in earnest as well. Okay, please take it off my hands. I'm getting tired of getting struck by lightning. Next is Alphanode. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Yeah, I'm a little tingly from being struck by lightning. Calyx. Well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. I was kind of wondering about that, like, just having the queen disappear on us. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphyn. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Sorry, I don't do that. And next is Alizé. You got struck by lightning? Yes. Yes, hello. Brilliant. For you to call out of the blue. Is something wrong? Oh, I just got struck by lightning. You got what? 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 You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? You know, I don't know why I didn't expect this. That's a very Alizé answer. But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. Yeah, that's definitely the Alizé answer. That's right, she's been going around with her porksy. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. Didn't Y'shtola literally just work out a plan with the administrator guy? I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly, to see how he is responding to his treatments. You have met him before when Lama Chi, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. Maybe. If I have time. Aren't I supposed to be resting? Last one is Aaronville. Brilliant. This is a surprise. Has Woglomot gotten into trouble again? Yeah, that's about right. No, surprisingly, I just got struck by lightning. I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. Yeah, that was a pretty obvious trap. Oh, that's the first one that my character actually smiled. Surprised they didn't smile on the Alizé one. I'm working in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work, and talking to those I met to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there is one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death, and the occasional episode of confusion. Except they're both wearing regulators. Probably would have been better to have one of them not wearing regulators for this picture, if you're gonna put this text. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Sounds good, Aaronville. That's everyone, I think. Let's head back and talk with everyone else again. I thought I heard Alizé yelling. I hope everything's alright now. That's just her default state, didn't you know? I see you were able to reach everyone. That is well. It irks me to think we're being led on by Calyx, but I'll do my best to find clues of his passage. I'll take a look at the preservation terminal. Hopefully there will be something useful. I'm sure you'll find it if there is, Galuja. Being able to contact people so far away so easily can do wonders for your peace of mind. Link pearls really are convenient things. Yeah, why don't you get, what's his name, Kwana to distribute some? That seems like the kind of technology he'd want to implement. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? Well, I'm sure you heard Alizé's response with how loud she was yelling. They finished treating Milos. Then we have to go and visit him. I guess so. I wonder if she's gonna go. That would be interesting to see her reaction to it. Oh yeah, okay, I'm right. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the selfsame condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphinote's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself, well, becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up on Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you! Sounds like a good plan, Gulja. It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned. So please be careful, everyone. You never know when you might get struck by lightning. Right. Let's go to Milos's apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. I don't, that's for sure. Alright, let's talk to Shale Gulja and then head on over to Milos. Also, these quests have been really short. Calyx is more clever than anyone has any right to be, but I'll sniff him out somehow. Just leave it to me. I know we're in good hands, Shale. Lama Chi told me about Milos. She said he was around my age, but couldn't leave his bed. I'd like to go meet him next time. Maybe we can be friends. Alright, I guess Gulja is supposed to be like... How old should he be? He can't be more than like 10. Alright, let's head on over to the residential sector. Meet up with Milos. Oh yeah, it's over to this to the right. I'm doing the same thing I did before. It's been a while since we went here. Actually, no, I think we came here during 7.1. Or at least it was sometime... I'm pretty sure we came here at some point. But I don't think we went all the way over here. I think we had to stop at the front desk or something. Oh, I didn't even realize this was an area you could walk around in. Alright, let's talk to everyone. Talk to Milos. I understand my endless self visited Elosum often. I will keep quiet so as not to draw suspicion. Look, Milos is sitting up. I'd seen treatment before, so I knew it would work, but it's still so amazing. Alisaie and Y'shtola are miracle workers. Yeah, when Y'shtola isn't deciding to send herself to the Ethereal Sea. It's so good to see you again, and a delight to know that you and Alisaie are friends. She's been very kind to us. Yeah, you know, when she's not yelling your ear off. There you are. Next time something is in the offing, you had better remember to call me. Sure, Alisaie. You feeling better, Milos? Hello. You came before, with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. Well, she is a red mage. Wait, red mages don't heal. But they did make her heal in that one dungeon because they couldn't figure out how to fit a healer into that, into that portion of the story.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alisaie, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
Wearing the martial artist top.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alisaie.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
You know, like literally everything around here.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
Yeah, take that stupid thing off.
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiolar.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy, that I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
This is another thread that they needed to wrap up.
Thank you for
That they could
explaining
pull on.
everything.
That was a quick explanation.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going,
She
shall
explained
we?
the entire immigration process of Tuliolol in like
Please
30
come back
seconds.
soon. You too, miss.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
Is that what she's supposed to end up realizing?
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
One more quest to go. Talk to everyone and then Sphene. I wish the Endless Sphene could have been there to see Milos. As I treated Milos with Angelo, I forgot the pig's name is Angelo. I couldn't help but think of Gabu and Holric. I forget who Holric is. Oh no, Holric is the person that was in Amarang. There's a boy in Amarang. I wonder how they've been. Seekers of Eternity. I don't know what the heck is happening in the background there, but I'm sure we'll find out. Sphene is in higher spirits. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day, I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room, and on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. Alright, let's head on back. So, is this the whole quest going to be another cutscene? That's definitely one complaint I've had about 7.2 is that a lot of all the individual quests are very short. Most of them are. And it's very cutscene heavy, but the story is significantly
Citizens of
better.
Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Story is much better than 7.1.
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
Uh-oh, now it's time for stuff to go crazy at the end here.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
This chipper voice does not match what she's saying.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen Sphene said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
Uh-oh.
I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts.
Yeah, because we saw that with the guy delivering the...
Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
Yeah.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
There's gotta be more to this quest than that. So I know I just complained about it, these individual quests being really short.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
Understandable.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands! A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system.
He has total
Given
control,
recent
doesn't he?
developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Yep. That's how he scares them.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
Oh no.
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
What is it, Ironville?
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geode join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Well, good. I'm glad that there's a little bit more than just talking, than just a cutscene. Because a couple of them literally were just a cutscene. Geode, can you hear me? Something happened in the outskirts. Okay, let's head on out to the outskirts. Hopefully we can, help out Aaronville, because he's not, he's the first one to say that he's not equipped for combat. Head out from this aetherite. Yeah, I figured there'd have to be a little bit more than just that cutscene. Okay, where are we headed? Okay, right at the center there. I mean, technically we've been seeing the defective the defective soldiers this whole time, but it's only now that they're actually, like, a problem. The people here took care of me, giving me food and making sure I was all right. I can't bear to imagine the soldiers hurting them. I don't see Aaronville. I pray he hasn't come to harm. So this is how it is outside. These clouds. Never mind. Finding Aaronville is what matters right now. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Aaronville. Let's split up and look for him. Kulja, Sveen, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Alright, as she said, let's head further out. Maybe, hopefully we can find Aaronville. I would assume he, led them away from the settlement. So where is this? Okay, up here. Didn't people not want to go up to the Thunder? This is the Thunder Yards. Didn't people not want to go up there because they get randomly struck by lightning? Ah, yes. It looks like Aaronville's having a good time. Well, let's just pull aggro. Take them all out. And dead. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let's aid Aaronville. That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. And then they show up. Aaronville, I'm so glad you're safe, bestie. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Now, is this Calyx hacking all of them? Obviously he's doing something here, and then he's making it so that he's trying to breed the fear of death in order to push more people to become endless. So yeah, he really doesn't need the endless fiend anymore if he can just, you know, kill everyone, or at least scare everyone. Oh wait, who is Malachite? I guess it's just one of the people. I don't expect to see you again so soon. Allow me to thank you for your help. Oh yeah, Malachite was the person that was delivering the possessions of the dead people, and then we helped out delivering a couple of them. We responded to Shale's call as quickly as we could. Others are out keeping an eye on the soldiers nearby. Thank you, Brillian, for protecting everyone. But you shouldn't have had to. None of this would have happened if I could control the soldiers. No one thought that Gulodja might have been behind the attacks. They know that he would never make the soldiers do them harm. Even so, he feels responsible for the machine's actions. Just a misplaced burden, and I pray it drives him not to despair. Sveen, it sounds like he's doing exactly what you would do. The situation here appears to have been resolved, but I doubt we've seen the last of such incidents. I didn't expect to see Malachite out here. Given his own trauma, I wonder if he'll be alright.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Huh? That's weird.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
Yeah, that's really weird.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
Just sow fear and discontent.
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Fear and discontent.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Thinking time. Oh, group call.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people.
He's trying to sow fear and discontent,
Kryle
but
and I are
why?
helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely,
Or is there going to be a second...
lower our guard.
Is there going to be a second batch of regulators and everybody's going to scramble to get them? Geode's still on the phone.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
I mean, I'll just teleport. Well, as expected, everything is going wrong. Now, I think they're going to have to end 7.2 here, because they can't do much more after that. Just a little bit more of a cutscene showing the craziness that's going on. Then we'll have to resolve that in 7.3 when we take down Calyx.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
So is Sphene actually going to do something? And like reveal herself?
Bloody things have gone mad!
Why is this happening?
Yeah, this seems like a little more than just a malfunctioning, a couple of malfunctioning soldiers.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zelenia unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Are you all... No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this!
Oh yeah, they're definitely ending the patch here.
If we had been endless then, you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Still really like that axe.
Are you alright?
Oh, there's Sphene.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Again, didn't they just say that it was only like a couple soldiers malfunctioning, and then we come in and it's like a complete war zone? Thank the 12 you're all unharmed. Well, yeah, I'm the main character. 'Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. Well, yeah, again, they wanted to sow fear and discontent. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that new regulars had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Callus could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Kuluja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Shouldn't we just, like, shut down all the soldiers now? And, like, because, like, they don't need them. The whole point of the soldiers was for Zeralja to attack with. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lama Chi just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. Of course it's not. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks. Oh right, we've seen them doing work in the background, haven't we? Like providing medical treatment and managing food production. Don't they have the farmers for that? Isn't that the whole irrigation thing outside? What are you talking about? If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, and to know to restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Galulja. Sven, you okay? This powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. But is she gonna learn to fight? No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid, which is what the reversed Sven should have done, but she didn't because they wanted to write it in a weird way. Also, Sven, we were going to help you anyway. Oh, Sven, you found the words I wished you said like I just said. Our strength is yours, Sven. Together, we'll get through this. Let's split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? And that's going to wrap up the story. Or 7.2, right? don't expect them to do any more after that. Yep, let's go and talk to everyone, talk to Shale, and wrap this up, and then we'll do our meanwhile cutscene, right? Malachite and his fellows are tending to the deceased. His trauma must make the work difficult, but he's determined to do what he can. It pains me that the people were made to suffer even more after so much hardship and tragedy, but you and yours saved many lives. I cannot thank you enough. Couriers and cleaners are clearing away the wrecks of vehicles and soldiers. It's the first step to getting things back to normal. Alright, Chill, what have you got to say? It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? Yeah, so there's a lot of dead people. You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is far more comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on the machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alisaie. Good idea. I was thinking that she was going to ask Alisaie for help. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again, at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it's best that it remains in your care, considering you're the only one that can survive a literal lightning strike. Though it means you will bear the greatest risk, you know, like getting struck by lightning. I know I keep on saying that, but I still think it's funny. I keep on saying that like my character keeps telling everyone this and nobody seems to care. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. I doubt that's gonna happen, but we can hope. Also, obviously I'm gonna pick crit. Now it's time for the meanwhile cutscene, right? Right? Oh, that's what we saw in the background of the quest. I didn't realize it was the building. Or the statue in living memory.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
Look directly at the camera to creep everyone out.
The time is come to pose a new question.
But we're not going to ask that to the next patch. Seekers of Eternity. So, Calyx fits perfectly with the themes of existentialism and fear of death. But I feel like I don't really... I still don't... Something about him that I just don't like. Maybe it's that because he just kind of appeared out of nowhere. I don't know. There's something about it, I can't really articulate it right now.